Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. The reason I hesitate to do series like this because I have no real way of monetizing the videos. And what do I mean by a real way of monetizing the videos? I mean that the people who would take advantage of the videos and take advantage of the information, who would make tons of money, I cannot, first of all, can't get a hold of them. And number two, if they make tons of money, they have no way of compensating me other than a willing donation. How other people monetize such videos is that they have a website, they have a product that they're actually featuring. I am literally providing thousands, if not hundreds, if not millions of dollars of content for free. And what I get in return are people who literally despise me for it. So this is why I don't do financial videos that often, maybe once a year, because every time I do it, I then realize that I haven't monetized the content properly. Information, it is not free. Or it shouldn't be free. And for anybody who says otherwise, they're more than likely they're some sort of scammer or hustler or something like that, right? Now, people will offer you free information to then go into their funnel, into their marketing plan to get you to come to their monetized information, monetized content. I don't have such a beast. This is why I rarely do it, because you're just using me, basically. So I'm going to try and eventually build up to a properly monetized, because people don't like free stuff and they look a gift horse in the mouth all the time, right? I'm being frank with you because you all are the exact people I'm talking about. So if I offer you information that you could take and make millions of dollars with, you all say, show me the money. Where's your billion? Blah, blah, blah. Whine, whine, whine. Complain, complain, complain. I can't believe you're giving out free information. I need to complain about it. Yeah, you're despicable. You're despicable. You're disgusting. You're deplorable, right? Because you have, first of all, you're not the target audience, right? The target audience will be people who are motivated to receive the information and put it to use and make thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars with it. Not the people complaining about it. And the people who say, please make more financial videos, they don't use it either. They're just talking. They're just... Because if they really were motivated to have financial videos, even from, I don't know what their motivation is, but it's not to actually have the information, because I have all the information. I have years of financial information on my channel. So I'm going to do this series focusing on technical analysis. And it'll be free at first, and then eventually I'll try and make this series monetized. That's the proper way. When you have a club and there is no entry fee to get into the club, you get the dregs of society and everybody who should not be in the club. When you have a cover charge, that's when you get the proper people into the club. And that applies to everything. It applies to bread. It applies to milk. It applies to eggs. It applies to clothes. It applies to houses. It applies to everything. And this whole notion of, oh, we need to create affordable housing. No, you shouldn't create affordable housing. That means that all of the people who go into the affordable housing are not motivated to get into a proper house with proper insulation, like I'm living in now, with a lack of proper insulation, a lack of proper fixtures, a lack of proper plumbing, a lack of proper gas, heating, cooling, winterization. You're not motivated. So you know, all of these things that people say that people should, that our government should offer, which it's not our government, it's other people paying their taxes, namely the rich. Namely the rich. The people that people have been taught to despise are footing the bill for all, if not most, if not all of the taxes. Top 10% of taxpayers pay 75%, if not 80%, of all taxes in the United States. That's the top 10%. So when Mitt Romney says 70% don't pay taxes, first of all, he's correct. And second of all, he didn't even go far enough. 90% really don't pay anything worth of anything. Even if you pay, and even if it hurts you so much that you pay 35% on your taxes, and instead of making $10, you make $7, you paid $3. The guy down on Snob Hill, he paid $30 million in taxes. Stop complaining about your damn $3. You want $3? Ask me. I'll give you $3. I'm kidding. But the guy who lives on Snob Hill, he pays $30 million in taxes. Shut your mouth. This is why I hate doing these. But I need more content, and not just you. I need content that will pass through all of the lovely robots. The last video that I made, I had to redo and redo and redo and rewrite and edit and edit and edit. Not because it wasn't good enough, but I had to get it past the robot. So we're living in a time of censorship. So financial normally passes censorship quite easily. I don't even have to worry about it. That's why I'm doing it, not for you. Because you all don't appreciate it. You people don't appreciate it. You don't appreciate it. And for the people who have donated, I'm also doing this for you. Because at the back of my mind, I still have you saying, I will donate to you if you do the financial videos. Eventually, I will completely close them off and only make them available for the people who donate, because free is not free. You people complain about it. How dare you give me free information so I can make money? What kind of sense does that make? And then being insulted. You don't know nothing. You don't know. And now I'll close the video like this. I have a confession to make. With the way that I grew up, still till this day, I don't really know the value of $1. And I don't know, not that I don't know, I have no sense to hold on to money, to just be holding on to it. I see money as being useless and only a means to an end. And when I don't have an end, or if I don't have a pressing project for it, I usually take the money that I'm received and go and help somebody. This is why I went through all of the thousands of dollars that I had when I first moved into this place. Because I kept helping people. People were like, oh, we're poor little white people. I was like, oh, okay, you're poor little white people. Can I fix your fence for you? Can I do? And of course, the landlord is supposed to take care of all that. But I paid, I literally, at one point, I had everybody on the entire block on my payroll. On my payroll, and they were doing just busy work for me, just this and that and the other. I'm not that much better for it, because I've adjusted my habits and stuff, and the dog and all that sort of stuff, for that to have been rendered useless. Hey, do you want to buy a Coca-Cola machine? Sure. Do you want to buy an exercise machine? Sure. I have high blood pressure. I can't do it. Can't use it. Sure. Whatever you want. Yeah, sure. I want to encourage you to be an entrepreneur. So here, I will buy this off of you to encourage you to keep offering that. So I'm going to do the series You don't have to beg for it. You don't have to ask for it. And eventually it's going to go to private, and only the people who are on like Patreon, I believe, will be able to see it. That's what I'm going to do. It'll be Patreon or something else. Patreon takes like a lot of the money. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and leave a like to encourage me to do the series. Thank you.